Epic adventures!
Betsy the Bat. Once, there lived a little bat named Betsy. When other bats played outside at night, Betsy stayed at home. She was afraid of the dark. Every weekend, Betsy's parents would go on a picnic. Daddy Bat would always ask, "Do you want to come?" Betsy would give the same answer. She would always say, "No, what if I bump into a wall? What if I crash into a bat? It would be horrible if I got hurt," she thought. So when her parents left, Betsy stayed at home. She read her books, played with her toys, and drew colorful drawings. The best part about being at home was that she could do it all in her brightly lit room. Betsy's favorite book was about a superhero. Sometimes she thought about being a superhero too. Then Betsy thought, "How can I be a superhero if I'm afraid of the dark?" She wanted to conquer her fear, but she didn't know how. Later that evening, Betsy had a visitor. "Hello, Betsy," she heard from the door. It was her grandfather. "I am here to tell you a story," said Grandpa Bat. "It's a story about flying and adventure. Do you want to hear it?" asked Grandpa Bat. "Yes, please," said Betsy. Grandpa Bat told Betsy his story. It was about seeing the biggest buildings in the world. It was about eating the tastiest fruits he had ever tasted. It was about finding buried treasure. But the most amazing thing I've ever seen wasn't in any of those places. It was under the full moon, deep in the forest, and on my favorite branch," said Grandpa Bat. "When is the full moon?" asked Betsy. "Tonight," said Grandpa Bat. "Where's the tree?" asked Betsy. "Not far from here," said Grandpa Bat. "Can we go?" asked Betsy. "Yes!" Grandpa Bat yelled as he jumped out of his seat. "Of course we can go. I will show you the way. I will help you fly. Let's go." Betsy carefully stepped outside and opened her wings. "That's right. Now start flapping," said Grandpa Bat. "Flap your wings like this," he said as he held Betsy's hand. Betsy felt nervous because she was doing something that she had never done before. It was dark outside. The moon was covered with clouds, and there was almost no light at all. "I can't see anything," Betsy thought as she started to feel afraid again. A short while later, they flew into a cave. Betsy almost bumped into a wall, but Grandpa Bat saved her. "I can teach you to use your ears to know where you are going. Make a noise and listen to the echo," said Grandpa Bat. Betsy made a loud squeak and listened to the echo. She knew where all the cave walls were. She was amazed at what she could do. Betsy felt more confident flying through the cave because of what she had learned. "Grandpa, I'm not afraid anymore. I think I can fly all by myself now," said Betsy. Later, they sat under the full moon, deep in the forest and on Grandpa Bat's favorite branch. It was the most beautiful sight Betsy had ever seen. Grandpa Bat then patted her head. "You flew very well. I am very proud of you. Are you still afraid of the dark?" asked Grandpa Bat. Betsy thought about everything that she had learnt from Grandpa Bat. "No, I'm not afraid of the dark anymore," she answered. The end.
Click subscribe for next adventures.